In this question, m squared minus 49n squared, we are going to factorize it. For factorization, we should check is there any common factor first. 1 and 49, there is no common factor other than 1, so we just skip this part. And then about the identities, be very alert that this is square, and also 49 is 7 square. So basically, this is the third format here. It is something square minus something square. So we can rewrite into this format. We have m, and also we have to think what inside will give us 49n squared. Then we put 7n inside. So it's something square minus something square. Then we can base on the known situation. Is a squared minus b squared should always equal to bracket a plus b times bracket a minus b. So we write down the format. Something plus something, something minus something. The first thing is m, while the second thing is 7n. If you are not sure whether this factorization is correct, then you can expand it yourself. m plus 7n, m minus 7n. This is the draft. And then we are going to test it. Assume that I expand the first bracket, we have m something, positive 7n something. So we have m squared minus 7nm, and then plus 7nm. And then positive times negative, we have negative 7 times 7, 49n squared. So that's why we find out that minus 7nm plus 7nm becomes 0, and only the square term is left. I proved that our answer is correct here. Or if you use the cross method, you can think about it. M squared plus 0 times of nm, because we don't have that term, and then minus 49n squared. We have to think what time what give us negative 49. So if we use the cross method, we may think about negative 7 times positive 7. And then we check the middle term by cross method. M times positive 7, we have plus 7nm. M times negative 7, we have minus 7nm. It gives you 0nm, which is the same as the question here. So this is correct. Afterward, we focus in part B, and then in part B, you know the first two terms are exactly the same as part A. So for this part, we are going to use our results in part A. m plus 7n, m minus 7n. And then at the back, we still have two extra terms, which is plus 2m minus 14n. So we have to think about it. We are going to factorize it. So we check the common factor first. 2 and 14 are both even numbers. So both of them should divisible by 2. I can write 2m to be positive 2 times m. Also, 14 is positive 2 times 7n. So we find that 2 is common here. That's why I can extract it. It's 2 times of m minus 7n. Among these two terms, we find that this is the first factor, second factor of first term. This is the first factor and second factor for second term. m minus 7n, m minus 7m are common. So our target is to extract this common factor and see what is left in the bracket. I extract it first. We have m minus 7n here. Afterward, we prepare a bracket and see what is left. From the first term, we move these blue blocks. We still have the black one. So m plus 7n is left. From the second term, we move this bracket, positive 2 is left. And then we just copy one time. That's why the answer is like this, or you just stop at this line is totally fine.